Okay, so I just hit my first live in this channel. I said, because yeah, I have been what is it say I have a channel before, but it's not an English channel. So this is my first English channel. So yeah, welcome for you guys who watch me. I've been yeah. Let me welcome you guys tonight, because yeah, this is my first time trying to live stream in this channel. Yeah, if you guys doesn't know about me, my name is Avel. You can call me Avel. My real name, yeah, it's kind of hard to say for a foreign people, so yeah, you can just call me Avel. Okay, so tonight, well, in my country it's 9 p.m. right now, so yeah, tonight I want to learn more about Roblox. So I'm kinda interested to this kind of stuff because yeah, I don't know. I think it's because it's summer and my college was done. All the shit it's done, yeah. And yeah, I want to doing something that could make me improve or productive, yeah, in this summer, because I don't want to be my summer just like a vacation or something like that, because I want to make so I want to make my summer vacation it's more productive. So yeah, welcome for you guys who watch live or replay. Yeah, so for this one, yeah, I want to show you guys something before we start. Okay, how can I do this? Okay, and yeah, I don't want to leak anything. Okay, chill out guys, chill out. So yeah, okay, oops. Okay, guys, yeah, I have been trying to learn about Roblox a couple weeks ago, and the things that I learned is Roblox is kind of strict right now, and I see a lot of drama when I trying to learn this industry. It's kind of hard to see that I see a lot of drama of Roblox, yeah, either in the game engine or maybe in the Roblox itself, because I don't know, yeah, Roblox is kind of strict right now, and I think it's kind of hard for me to learn to make some money from this industry. So the things I want to put in my heart right now, in my heart right now, is just like, yeah, I want to learn Roblox Studio because I want to learn, not because I want to, yeah, not because I want to make money from it, yeah. So yeah, I want to trying this Roblox Studio because I want to learn about coding, not because I want to make money. Yeah, money is it's an option for me. It's an option for me. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So disclaimer for you guys. If you think that my English is so bad, I'm so sorry. I am not really good at public speaking, or my English itself is not that really good. Yeah. So yeah, I think this is a good stuff for me. I think, yeah. Oh yeah. Another reason I made this channel is because that things. Yeah. It's because I want to improve my English, because yeah, in my college, in my university, I say, you have, if you want to graduate from here, you have to has a TOEFL certificate or IELTS, I forgot. And because of that, yeah, I think I need to learn about a public speaking from here. So yeah. Yeah, I'm downloading a Roblox Studio right now. I don't know why. It's This doesn't work like that. Just wait a moment, okay, guys. Oh shit. Okay, that's kind of crazy though. Okay, it's not working for me though. Analytics. Is it good? My voice is good.
Is it live? It's not that really good, yeah. So yeah.
Yeah. Okay, my Roblox Studio is opening right now. So yeah. Before we start this learning session, I want to see the Twitter real quick, or maybe X. I say X. Say yeah, because yeah, I see a lot of news about Roblox from Twitter. So yeah, I will blah the double. Among that, I will games. Oh. Games. Games. No, you cannot put. Wait a minute, okay, guys. Yeah. Okay, the Roblox Studio is opening right now. Wait. 1, 2, 3. Wait, why am I cannot? Continue, please. It's kind of buggy. Crypto, gaming, what else? Politics, no. So yeah, follow. To use my photo, I guess. No, it's bad though. Wait a minute, okay, guys. It's bad though. I'm looking back. Maybe later, okay. On things I've done, I never wanna play the same old part. Okay. Okay, I open up my Roblox Studio. I want you guys see it. But yeah. But before we start Roblox Studio, yeah. Now I see the reason why. Before I start the Roblox Studio, I want to thanks to Cam or whoever it is that give me a solution for my confusing statement or something like that. Because yeah, if you guys can see, you can read this. Yeah, I asked about like, yeah, I see a lot of bad news about Roblox lately, and I think yeah, this industry is not have a lot of impact for me, and I want to and I asked the community in Brow Dev Hideout that should I learn this industry or should I try another game engine. Yeah. So yeah, this Cam said that he prefers to me that you have to stay on Roblox. Yeah. Nothing ever happens, constant drama on Roblox. I'm fully confident that in 10 years, Roblox will be dominating the gaming industry. Okay, I trust her, it, I trust it. I trust it. Okay, I trust it. So I don't want to make an argument about it. So yeah, let's start this shit. Okay.
I think this is an argument about it.
So I got a basic about this game before. Open, okay. Open it. What the fuck is this? Something like that. So yeah, welcome to these things. This base plate, normal base plate. So yeah, let's start learning from Brawl Dev, of course. Yeah. FYI, for you guys information, that yeah, I learned the basics tutorial of scripting. So yeah, it's time for the advanced one. Let's go.
Ini adalah kamu, bukan?
Okay. It's kind of wild though.
Welcome to the first episode of my Roblox
So
Advanced Scripting tutorial series. And if you haven't checked out my beginner scripting tutorial guide I made a few months back, then I would highly suggest you watch that one first before watching this one, because we're going to be uncovering more complicated and more advanced topics in regards to Roblox scripting. So if you think you're ready, then you're basically on the right track
I'm ready.
to becoming a top tier Roblox developer.
Yes.
And I figured for the first episode,
Yes.
I think it would be
Top
important
tier,
to discuss
top tier.
about
I said
Roblox
top tier, my.
and the server client model, because you're going to be knowing about this model for basically the entire time you're going to be developing games on Roblox. So this is going to be a very important one. So any Roblox game, regardless of whether it allows more than one player per server or not, follows a multiplayer model called the client-server model. And to understand a little bit more about the client-server model, let me turn your attention to a drawing that was created by the Roblox Developer Hub, and I think this is a really great drawing, so let's go to that real quick. All right, so there's two very important aspects to know about for the server client model, and the first one we'll be discussing about is the server. The best way I can describe the server is it's basically a reserved section of any Roblox game that oversees the whole game itself. So if I just drag this along really quick, you can see that the server can be represented as the game itself, where you can see that there's 3 players that are inside of the game, and the camera is directed away from any specific player.
Okay.
So it's kind of like an overseer. It kind of oversees the whole game, and it controls everything that happens with the game. So that's essentially the server. But now to describe the client side, a client is, in the easiest way I can describe, the player itself, each individual player. So we have one player that's over here, then we have another player, and then we have our third player that's over here. So we have 3 different players that all act as clients that are connected to the server, which oversees everything. The server is what controls synchronization among all 3 of the players that are inside of the game. So you can see here, one of the clients is one of the players. The camera is directed towards them, and they're seeing everything that's happening in the game from their perspective, and that's going the same way for these other 2 players. So there's 3 important things to know about with this server client model, and the first thing is replication. Whenever something happens in the server, it will be replicated to be shown in every single player that are in the server. If a player decides to move their character, then it will show to other players that this character has also moved, and replication is playing a factor in making sure that all the players are seeing exactly the same thing that's happening on the server.
Oh, so
Another
there is
important thing
client
is
and
transmitting
server.
data between the server
And
and
client.
also the client. So usually if we want to change something through script where it will be replicated only to one specific person and not be shown to other people, then we would use features like local scripts. And I'm going to be showing you how those work in a little bit. So there can be different ways of transmitting data. There can be from one client to the server. There can be from the server to one of the clients, or there can be the server sending data to all the clients in the server. So now that I'm done explaining how this works, let me show you some in-game examples of how this would actually turn out. All right, so I'm in a game in Pet Simulator X, and I'm being joined by my alt account that I just created. So there's one thing to note here that's quite odd between the perspective of my account and my alternative account. So on my alternative account, you can see that I haven't unlocked the next area in Pet Simulator X because I need to get 10,000 coins in order to buy the gate to get to the next area. But on my main account, I have lots of progress in the game already, and I already bought the gate to go to the next area. So from my perspective, I can see that the gate is not there. But then on my alternative account that's new, they cannot access the next area until they get 10,000 coins. Another example of local sided features is user interface. So for instance, these buttons on the left side, you have hoverboard, teleport, auto settings. If I click on one of these, it'll show a pop-up of a little panel that shows all the places I can teleport to. Now, if I go to my alt account, on their side of the screen, they can't see the pop-up for the teleport. It's unique to them only if they click the button. So my alt account can click the button to show the teleport, but then on my main, I can X out of this and open up the pets panel. And on my alternative account, it's still going to be on the teleport page. So that's another big example of client-sided gameplay. All right, so now we know.
Okay. So there is a client and server. So the server is the main, the client is the player, something like that, and the local is literally something that could only see in the one perspective or one client server. Maybe
So
something like
having
that.
a good understanding of the client-server model is really powerful.
Can we
Why?
actually prove that God exists?
And it's something we're really going to have to take into account for anything we do when we're trying to develop something, whether we want to show something specific to a specific player, or if we want to show something to all players, it can be replicated throughout the entire game. And so that's always just something that you should keep in the back of your mind. But now,
Okay. Let me use new best plate, I guess. So yeah, okay, this is the best plate, and we could add a script maybe in here, or I forgot where I should put the script. So I can delete this and delete this. What? Unable to load plugin. What the fuck? vibe coding with.
What I want to do is show you how to access these different modes when you're creating on Roblox. So if we hit test up here and then hit play, then our character should be joining into the game like normal as a client. So here's our character here. And in order to flip between what you see on the client versus what you see on the server, we're going to go up here inside of the test ribbon as usual. There's going to be a monitor here saying current client. So this is the current perspective that we're seeing in the Roblox Studio window, which is our player right here. If we click on it, we can actually see that the perspective has changed to the server now. So our camera is now on the default location for the server when the game starts up. And as we can see, we can freely move around in this server, much like how we make games in Roblox Studio using the Studio 3 world looking map. So if I click it again, then it should go back to the perspective of the player and we should be able to move around freely like so. So that's how you flip between the...
Okay. That's the thing. Test here. What's the difference? Test and test here. Okay, this. Okay, I gotta stop when we play and then hit this client view. Oh, this is a server view.
Client and server perspective when you're creating the game on Roblox, and to give you a little bit more of an understanding of what the perspective looks like between the two. So let's hit stop. And now what we're going to do is create our first local script. On Roblox, we create scripts to be able to give it instructions and make it do what we want to do in Roblox. But there's going to be a lot of times where we want the things to happen only within a specific player and not have it be replicated onto the server. And this is where local scripts come in. So on the right side, if you have your Explorer window pulled up, I assume you have. If you don't have it pulled up, then you go to the...
What? Some people just say this. Because of the AI uprise, I'm not sure it's going to survive much under the because of brainless games. But it could be mean more games with more players but less scripter, but that's just my way to see it. No idea though. Okay. Language only. Other things I will tell you that the fundamental transfer between language is that so you could watch. Damn, they are so helpful. And once you know the fundamentals of to always probably simple language into script. God damn, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Sorry. Interest. How can I say it? Probably tutorials. Creator hubs. Okay, I got this kind of stuff. Hardware. Okay. Can I solve the bug with the language? Yeah, I'm not really I don't know. Only other thing you could really tell that's fundamental language, so you could watch guide on different language. And once you have the fundamental transfer on Luau, pressing personal scratch. Okay. It's not really that hard. Okay. So don't pay the course, yeah. You can just learning it by doing it, yeah. Okay. Yeah.
You tab up here, and then the Explorer and Properties tab should both be here. So let me just open both of these back up. And make sure you also have your output down here so we can see the results that we're about to print out. So I'm just going to right click our output and then clear it. So then let's create our local script. On our Explorer, let's scroll down a little bit. And on our starter GUI, we're going to hit the plus sign, and then we're going to
Following whatever it is.
search for a local script, and this is what it should look like. So let's click that, and then we see that it brings up the script editor, and this pretty much looks exactly the same as you would see when you insert a normal script, but this time this acts as a local script. So we're not going to change anything here. We're going to leave this as print hello world. We're going to go back to our game. We're going to hit test and then hit play. So then what should happen is that we should see in the output hello world, just like how we normally would in a regular script. But here's the interesting thing. If we hit current client and switch over to the server, we can see that hello world is still here. But if you see this color-coded pattern here, you can see that there's actually a color here that's blue, and then down here is a color that's green. So whenever you see an output down here where the color is highlighted to be blue, that means that this little line of code ran on the client and not the server. So green means that it ran on the server,
okay.
But in this case, our local script ran on the client. As soon as one player joined the game, that's when it decided to print out onto
required
output. Let's now make something that will only run on the client side and not have it be shown on the server. So we're going to create a part where when a player steps on it, it will print out a bunch of stuff in the output, but only on the client. So
okay. When you touch that, wait. I mean, what? Let me try it by myself here before I see the result.
Side and not have it be shown on the server. So we're going to create a part where when a player steps on it, it will print out a bunch of stuff in the output, but only on the client. So with our script that we created, let's actually.
Okay, let me try to put some parts. Where's parts? Where workspace base plate parts. Look at that shit! Yay! Okay. Local parts. Forgot, bruh. Oh my god. How to identify this? I forgot. Damn. No, I forgot how to do it.
Disable this model up here, and then let's hit part to insert a new part into the workspace. So let's just drag this along here.
Oh.
Let's change the scale of it a little bit, and let's change the color of the part down here inside of properties, and let's change the brick color to yellow, for instance. And now what we'll do is we'll go down here to starter player in the Explorer. So open this up a little bit, and you'll see a section called starter character scripts. So let's hit the plus sign here, and let's create a new local script, and then let's delete this code that's been given to us by default. So first what we'll do is make reference to the part. We'll say local part equals game.workspace.part.
Oh my god, it's just helping me. No. How? I forgot, bruh. Shit.
So that will make reference to the part that we just created. And now we'll add a touched event to that part. So we'll say part.touched.
I don't know if you start, but to show you the shape of my heart. Why? Shit, I forgot to code. How am I supposed to do this shit, bruh?
Connect, open parentheses, function, open parentheses, close parentheses. Let's also delete this last line here. Enter. And then we will say print, and then in quotations, we'll say like some random mumble jumble here. Okay, so now let's go back to the game.
I forgot how to code. How? Shit, bruh. Gugu gaga, and then we put it here in.
Is not to catch that there was a part in the server. So we're gonna have to wrap this around in a wait for child. So let's delete part here, and after workspace we'll say colon wait for child and make sure you have the case sensitivity correctly. Then we'll say open close parentheses, and inside of here in quotes we will say part. So now this is going to force the script to wait until part is loaded into the game so that we can actually run whatever's down here. So let's touch this, and as you can see on the client, the part is printing out all this mumble jumble random nonsense. This stuff isn't being printed out on the server. Now it may not be as clear to you because the only thing we can see here is the color difference. Let's do something more visual so we can actually understand it more. So let's hit stop, go back to our local script, and instead what we'll do is we will change the color of the part when we step on it. So let's delete this print statement here, and
Oh. Part with S or no? Oh, part. If he hit the function, the color. Oh my god, how to change the color? Shit, am I really that stupid? No, right?
say brick color dot new, and then in parentheses right here we will put in some quotes and say really red.
Oh my god. Okay, we gonna. Okay, it's working. Bam. What the fuck? Member of part. Bro, am I really that stupid, bro? No, I'm not that stupid. Fuck, bro. No, workspace dot base plate. It should be like this though. Wait for chat is not a valid member of parts. White for child is not valid member. White for child is not a valid member. Base plate and then parts. Bro, what's wrong with this? Game.workspace.baseplate. Aduh. Bro, I'm so confused, bro. I don't want to talk about that, bro. Oh shit! Okay, I see the problem. Oh my god, I'm so stupid though. Why? I'm so stupid. It should be working, right? Yeah. Damn. What the fuck, bro? What's wrong, bro? I don't know. You have a member of parts. Chat, am I really that stupid or what? I don't even understood. I don't even understood. This. Bro. The C is to be like this though. Bro, I'm so bad at coding though. So I'm gonna see it in, yeah, it's not changing, okay. Shoot. Okay, let's continue again. So yeah, I'm sorry, people. Yeah, I'm really bad at coding, so I don't know. I'm really bad at this. And if I touch this, it turns to red. Start this again. Touch. Start. Touch. Touch. It turns to that. Touch. Yeah, something like that. I don't know. Oh, okay.
So now let's go back into the game and hit play so that we can see our expected result that has come about with our script. So here we are. And once we step on this plate, then it should change the color to red. So as you can see, the color has now changed to red. But if we change our clients to the server, we can still see that the color is yellow because we screen and not be replicated to every other player that plays the game. Like if you just imagine that there's going to be another player. And also
Okay. That's the first lesson. So yeah. Shit. No. So yeah, that's the first lesson. I learned it, and I gotta learn about scripting again because I lost my fundamental, bro. I don't know why. Okay. Okay, let's try again. Then, like, I want to make something like, I don't know. Wait. Roblox stuff. I'm looking Okay. Okay. Help me run about Roblox Studio. So I want you to search documents about Roblox Studio for reference, document or video about Roblox Studio learning, and I want you to help me learn about it. Why it's in Indonesia, bro? How? How to change the language? I want to change the language though. Language English. Okay. What is white for child in Roblox Studio? Why it's Indonesia? Wait for child is method about scripts until the child object's specific name exists. Local part workspace, blah blah blah. Wait the name, my parts inside the workspace, then continue. Why you need it in Roblox? Object doesn't always loading instantly. For example, blah blah blah. Okay. Okay, so white for child is for logical. To start a script under it until the objects pops up, right? So it's just for minimalism of error. Yeah, basically correct, but there's one line said wait for chat scripts in order about to do with pause current stretch execution for the object exists. For example, local part my part print 8. Okay, output waiting. The script doesn't stop forever, it just stop until my part appears, and yes, it's supposed to be reduce errors such as could be nil, my part is not loaded. However, many beginners say yes, the objects not exist. Okay. Object how you granted to access. Let me understand the Roblox example. Why do you think developer use and all? I don't know. I don't even understood what the fuck was that. Don't understood. So should I use white for child for all of my local script? was called object. No, in fact, you use wait for chat for every object. That usually considered a break practice. Can this object reasonably be missing when the line runs? If the answer yes, wait for child. If no, access directly. So it doesn't need to be appears. Wait guys, I need to check my wee my blanket. Because on the client player GUI, its constant method has replicate the script starts. For example, do not use it. Blah blah blah. Replicate storage. Get service guarantees you to get a service using wait for chat works, but it's necessary. If the button was created in Roblox and permanently under script parents, direct access often fine. If the button added later other script parents dynamically, then wait for child is safer. A commonly pattern used permanent convert is notice that using wait for child on everything is only one, where replication timing could be an issue. Replication timing could be an issue. One thing is challenge thinking. One bit of family. I don't even understood, bro. Why? But for child, it's not synchronized tool. It's just a preventing error. It's making you call Roblox loading replication are sign. Quick check. If you local strip inside a green screen, blah 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 or blah 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 blah. Inside this screen contain a text button that's already created in Roblox Studio before the game start. Okay, it's just the first one though. Yeah. Right. Oh, my calendar. So yeah. My shit is still going. Right. Hello, hello, hello. What is lagging? Hello, hello, hello. Okay, so the first one I learned about this. This what? This nuts. Wait. Saving, creating an object. Oh, I put it there. By the end of the video, I want to learn of this stuff. I want to make one single games about, I don't know, tower defense maybe. I think that would be cool. Tower defense games. Yeah. So yeah, that was about server and client. I don't know, bruh. Roblox. Enggak cowok, gue nggak daftar, jadi gue nggak ikut. Cuma juga ini gue masih syuting, nggak bisa. Okay, so yeah, that's all. Select account as available globally starting today. Oh yeah. I lost my fundamental. Okay, udah. Why the fuck is this developmentally ill?
Be wise when I start.
I don't want to see a lot of this bad news about Roblox, bruh.
Hey, thanks for stopping by. In this episode of my Roblox Advanced Scripting tutorial series, I'm going to be discussing about delete instances, what they are, how they are used, and why you should.
Okay. Give me a task. Programming in Roblox Studio to make something. For beginner scripter. So I learn a fundamental of it. Just give me a task, a couple tasks. Bro, maybe later I use AI for coding, but yeah, I gotta learn the fundamentals. So I know what am I doing. I know what am I doing. Here. I already did this, bro. There is concept character humanoid. Okay. So what if I learn it in fundamentally? So if the parts that touch it connect, hit, if hit parents. If the was touch, if hit dot parents equals to hit dot player hit player health. I forgot, bruh. Killbrick Roblox Studio. I don't understood, bro. It's so long. Hit the parent. Character. Local character equals to hit the parent. Human with equals to character. Find first jump. Humanoid. It's working, of course. Okay. But what if I do this and I say the client server? It's dicey. Okay. Local char, hit the parent. Hit dot parents. What is hit dot parents? Good question. Before I talk about it, what is the part? It starts at first. The object, character model, body part, blah, blah, blah. What is a hit? In a task event. Okay, this is the hierarchy. Every object. Oh. Ah. Hit the parent. Hit dot parent is Bob character. Left foot dot parent is okay. What's hit mean? Hit dot parent is character. Above character, because the hierarchy is left foot. We could know that hit equals to left foot. Excellent question. This is we don't know what when you write. Oh my god. Oh, really? Let me try this code. Delete this and copying this. Okay. So hit it's equal to all the body that Roblox have in chat. Almost. By specifically touching the object. If the foot touches first, okay, hit equals left foot. If a chat, blah 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 blah. Character info. Ah, okay. Hit equals the specific part that collided with the object. Okay. Comment then. Character touch me. Okay, understood. Don't care about what is. Just want to know does a thing also up in the home and know it. Okay. Hit dot name. So we know the basic of it. Yes. Okay. Okay. I want to know about local. What did you say? Touch it. Touched is an event. An event sometimes that happen in the script or listen. Wherever something touches the part, run the function. Okay, it's the event. Connect is the tells Roblox. Function hit is the code that runs the Roblox codes. Okay, so I don't understood why there is hit in the function after the function. What was that even mean? That's actually the right question to ask. Hit. Without understanding hit here. Let's forget Roblox for a minute. Imagine you have a function. Okay, you have a function in here. Name. Okay. Hello Fike. So what happened? Name is a variable when it's run. What? I don't understood. You have a function. Hello. Blah blah blah. Name. When you write a function hit, you're creating a function expected one piece for information. That information stored in the called hit. Okay. Function hit. When the function run, give me some value and I call it hit. Hit.name. What? So, what if I don't use this and just going through? Is it really going to run? Of course not. Of course not. Oh! So, the place of body in the hierarchy was in the function and not the variable called hit, because hit is just a name. Yes, you are valid on understanding. The only just the wording. The body hierarchy was a function. The object of the Roblox passed into a function was inside the. Okay. Ah. The variable name hit never changed. What is inside the bot changed. The proof that hit just a name. Yeah. I need to pass the function. I need to pass the touching. I need to pass the touching object into the parameters of this function. Okay. Non-Roblox example. Function name. Hello. Blah blah blah. Name. Great. Okay, benar. Start this one. Similarly, when you touch left foot or head, yeah. It's not a special Roblox keyword. Maybe begin with things that it means. It doesn't actually. Touching part dot name. Simply, it's not common. Okay. Okay, I understood a little bit. So, if I use this as a what? A function. So, if the parts touch this, the parts. If an object touches the part, it will connect to Roblox and run the function, where a function in here was a part of the Roblox body. If I say hit, it will make day. Okay, Sorry. Oh shit, I just deleted your message. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Can I join to your Roblox studio? For now, no. I'm sorry. Because I want to learn this fundamental all by myself. Alright, hello, Mas Pauls, whoever you are. I can teach you. Maybe later, but not for now because I want to learn it all by myself though. Yeah, it's just a basic though. It's just a basic. I could learn it by myself. Thanks for coming though. Yeah, you are my first viewers. Thank you. I love you. Okay, that's kind of gay, but yeah, you know. Okay. Okay, I just learned the touch function again. Local what? Shit, I forgot how to make this work. Local. Character equals to hit.parents, and then we go to humanoid character. I forgot. Shit, I forgot how to make a kill brick. Wait. So it needs to be equals to no. Damn, it's hard. The function hit local humanoid hit parent for child humanoid. Okay, ini. Okay, so what about this? What is it mean?